Today, we are making a super soft and fluffy bread loaf that melts in your mouth. This recipe is not for agege bread or any other type of bread. There are so many bread recipes out there, but it depends on the texture you want. And trust me, this one is pure perfection. Now, let's begin. Here are all the ingredients you need for this recipe. Started with 1 cup of warm milk. Remember, warm milk please. And added 2 tablespoons of sugar and 2 teaspoons of active yeast. I gave it a quick mix, left it for 10 minutes until it became nice and foamy. If your yeast doesn't form, throw it away, it's not good. This is what it should look like if it's good. Next, in a separate bowl, I added my flour, half cup of sugar and half teaspoon of salt, then gave it a good mix. I poured in my melted butter and 1 large egg. Yes, we use egg for this particular recipe to make it extra soft. I mixed briefly and finally introduced my yeast and milk mixture and then mixed everything together to form a dough. At this stage, you can transfer to your worktop and knead by hand for about 10 minutes until it's very smooth and stretchy. But me, I'm lazy. I used a food processor for about 2 to 3 minutes and my dough came out beautifully stretchy. You can also do this in a mixer for 2 to 3 minutes. I shaped into a ball, sprayed my bowl with a little oil, placed the dough inside, covered with a cling film and a kitchen towel and let it rest for 1 hour. After an hour, the dough had doubled in size. I transferred it to my work surface, kneaded it lightly, divided into balls and placed them in my greased baking pans. I covered them again and let them rest for another 30 minutes before baking. For that glossy golden finish, I mixed an egg with a teaspoon of milk and brushed it over the dough, and I put in a preheated oven and baked at 180 degrees Celsius for 18 to 20 minutes. And just look at that, glossy, golden and very soft. You would want to eat it straight from the oven. This is one recipe that if you ever try once, you won't want to stop. You will bake it over